Hello, Sophia? Jenny, guess what happened?
What?
Hold on. I think there's someone else on the line.
Add them in. They're gonna want to hear about this.
Oh my gosh, hi!
Thank you for finally picking up the phone.
We are so glad for you to join our conversation. This is the first episode of the Driving You Crazy podcast. My name is Sophia.
And my name is Jenny.
And yeah, I'm very excited for this podcast. This is something that we've been wanting to do for a really long time. And some things to expect about this podcast, if you choose to keep the conversation going with us, is very just conversational. We're going to get weird.
Always.
And funny.
Yeah.
If you know us in real life, you know that we can talk your head off. And we think we're the funniest people alive. So, if you've seen the Brittany Broski podcast, the Broski Report, that's kind of our line of thinking. She's one of my favorite people. I got Jenny hooked on it. So, that's kind of what we're hoping to have here for this podcast. So, what do you think, Jenny? Are you ready?
I think everyone should get ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a journey. I'm really excited. Yeah, like Soph said, we've been trying to plan this for about a year now. Mm-hmm. And finally got it off the ground.
So, what are we going to talk about? They don't know us.
No, but like when we've tried to record this before, and it got very, I don't know, first day of school, what's your favorite color?
Yeah.
So we're going to blend it up.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah.
No. So, let's talk about what's going on in our lives right now. I think we're right now, January 2025?
Yes, new year, new us, new pod.
Yes.
Today.
So I'm a senior now in college. Yeah. Yeah, so I graduate in the fall, so it's just kind of crazy.
That makes me want to die.
Yeah, well, you're not too far behind me.
I'm a junior in college.
Yeah.
2 more semesters after this one.
Ugh. Gross.
Pretty good.
Yeah, we both work at the same place. We work at our college rec center. Things to know about me, I'm a music major. I do a non-performative music degree.
It's good that you say non-performative, because I think of that TikTok trend where it's like, and I can dance! You know, like from Monsters, Inc. or whatever.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, you're not
No.
that.
I mean, I can play instruments, but my goal is mainly to do more music industry stuff. So this is my first big project where I'm learning how to edit things. So this is going to be a work in progress, honestly.
And if you're wondering what I contribute to this podcast, Sophia's like editing away and I'm like sitting in the back. I just had a bloody nose and a tampon shoved up my nose, watching her edit and being like, yeah, that looks good. I am not in a major where I need to edit things. I am a geography major, which if you're wondering what that is, so is everyone else in my life.
It's not atlases.
No, I don't just look at maps all day. I am wanting to go into urban planning, so I have a double minor in urban planning and in German.
Yeah.
Ja,
Das
Deutsch.
gut.
Das ist gut. Sophia's favorite phrase in German is das gut.
Das gut. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I also mentioned earlier, I studied abroad this summer. I studied abroad in Germany, practicing my German. A lot of the old ladies on the bus were expecting me to be German, and I was a very big disappointment to them.
Yeah, that was, honestly, Jenny's trip to Germany was really hard. I feel like we've spent so much time together in the last 3 years. So Jenny and I didn't really grow up really close. We would write letters to each other.
We had a pen pal situation.
Yeah, and then it like drifted apart. It's very controversial who stopped writing to who. We still argue about this to this day. I mean, I remember you not writing back to me. You say I just stopped.
I wrote you a letter when I was like 12 or 13 because it'd been a while because we were close when we were like 8, like 7 to 9. Maybe.
And we didn't live close to each other either. It was like 4 or 5 hours apart. So it's not like we were in the same neighborhood, so that's how we kept close, was just with the letters. And I guess you wrote me one.
I wrote you when we were like, in middle school, and then I was like, oh, she's too cool for me. And you told me that it was sitting on your desk or something.
No, that's not it. I have no idea where it went, and I actually don't have any of our letters.
We were thinking it would be fun for a future episode to go and, like, dissect all our letters and, like, see what they said.
It's only going to be the ones I sent you, because I forgot to write you back, but...
Maybe your mom has them in a box somewhere.
I doubt it. I don't know what happened to them, but...
You burned them.
No.
Fire.
No. But since we've gone to college, which is just coincidentally that we ended at the same college and in the dorms next to each other, we got really close and we've been, besties since our freshman year. So Jenni going to Germany was very, new territory for us just because Jenni was on the other side of the pond and I was still back home. And, we have some really interesting stories, which I think we should share. I think we should get into it. I think it shows, what type of friendship we are.
Better than what's your favorite color, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. I think we should talk about you running in a field.
Oh, God. Yes. So, if you're not aware, the legal drinking age in Germany is 18. So, no laws were broken in the making of this.
Yes.
But every Wednesday, me and my little study abroad group would go to this karaoke club in town on Wednesday nights and proceed to get sloshed, pretty much. Yeah, and you tell your part of it.
So, I was at the gym. And Jenni and I have each other on Life 360 and also on, Find My Friends. So I often was worried of Jenni, and I wanted to make sure that they were okay. So I was checking, I think I was texting you too while this was happening, but I was checking my, her location, and Jenni was in a field. I'm talking, we were talking, and I knew Jenni was drunk, and then... she was stuck in a field. And I called her. I texted her. I was like, are you okay? Are you dead? No. She was just running in the field and proceeded to text me, I just ran through a field. I feel free. I was like, okay. Even you're not dead.
The people in my study abroad group, too, were like, what are you doing? And I was like, I just had this, desire in me to sprint. Full speed ahead.
Yeah.
And I didn't fall, and I think that that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So I did sprint in a field. It had just rained, so it was very muddy.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, which is why it's impressive that I didn't fall.
Yeah. Imagine if you slipped and fell.
And had to... It was also a 20 or 30 minute walk, because after a certain time the buses weren't running, so we were walking back to our apartment, which was a 25, 30 minute walk away. Yeah. So yeah, we ran. No one ran with me. They were just like, okay, pop off, I guess.
Yeah. No, I think that definitely, on the thing of travel, I think Jenni and I really want to travel, and I feel like we have this plan where we're probably going to live with each other for a little bit after.
Forever and ever. Amen.
Yes. We will be old farts sitting on our porch in our rocking chairs drinking coffee with Baileys or something.
Baileys?
Yeah, we're going to be a sleigh. Yeah, Baileys Irish cream.
Oh.
Liqueur.
Oh, Baileys. I heard bay leaves.
Yes.
Because, I was like, that's some authenticity. One thing, speaking of bay leaves, I think this is another important part of the relationship, is that Sophia is slowly but surely teaching me how to cook.
Yes.
Bay leaves she puts in her Cuban black beans.
Yes, I'm half Cuban, for those who don't know, because by looking at me, you think that is a pasty white ginger of a woman. And
a ginger snap.
Yes, one might say. Yes. And I have burned in the shade, fully clothed, so valid. But I am half Cuban, and so I have my Tia Margot's black bean recipe. And everybody goes feral for my black beans and Cuban sandwiches.
There was an entire year of us living together where I think that is maybe all we ate. Black beans and rice.
Yeah.
And, cheese and maybe, some jalapenos in a bowl.
Oh, yeah. Our taco bowls go hard.
Well, yes.
But it has been a journey of Jenni learning how to cook. Just recently, it was New Year's. And last year, Jenni had made black-eyed peas. They were fine. No hate.
The worst part of, what we were about to say, Sophia just found this really great recipe for black beans on TikTok. Not black peas.
Yeah, black-eyed peas.
Come on, the Jenni. Band, like Fergie.
Okay.
Is that really? Is it black-eyed peas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I want to make sure. And she pulled up this recipe and was like, look what I found. And I was like, that is the recipe I used last year. That is literally what I used.
And I was like, no.
No. Because I put onions in it and bell peppers and like I put a crap ton of Cajun seasoning in it. And I was like, wow, this is really flavorful. Turns out, it was not.
No.
No.
And then I made it this year.
And it was so much better. Even though it had the same ingredients. Well, I did leave out, they like slow cook a turkey leg in there or something.
No. It's not that. Jenny, you cook it for 2 hours and you cut down the time last year and you didn't put the smoked turkey in.
I was hungry. Like, the way I do black
eyed peas.
Thank you. It's late. The way that my family has always done the New Year's tradition, which I don't know if y'all are New Year's Eve superstitious, but
we are.
New
in
Year's
this household.
Day, yeah.
Yes.
I also don't think people celebrate New Year's enough. Just like drop the ball and go to bed. Like, no. New year.
Mm-hmm.
New us, new pod.
Yes, new podcast. But with your black eyed peas, from what I've heard from your family, are salt and pepper.
And there's like ham or something in there. Like there's a meat source.
Something like that.
Something and yeah. And cornbread, obviously.
Gotta
have the cornbread.
I put like chicken bouillon and Cajun seasoning, and we did like the bacon and the smoked turkey. It turned out really good.
It did. We still have leftovers in the fridge. So we will probably be eating after.
It was probably the best black eyed peas I've ever had. Mm. That's the first time I've ever made them,
But the thing is, you have to eat it the first thing in the morning. Some people eat it for dinner.
Which is not...
I personally believe that's the first thing you should eat. Yes. Did we have some cookie cake before then?
Yes.
Yeah. Of course.
We were hungry. It was 2 p.m. We had a basketball game to go to at 4. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Another crucial part of our relationship is that Sophia has also... So slowly but surely, you'll hear on this podcast, Sophia has taken over my personality, and now I like everything she likes.
Yes.
Well, yes.
Same bands, Brittany Broski...
Now
the women's basketball team.
Yeah, of our college, we are super fans. I like watching basketball, but nor should I ever be trusted to play basketball.
That was fun.
Yeah.
There's been a couple times.
Yeah.
And
Sophia's just embarrassed because I dunked on her too hard. And
yeah, okay. I was left running after the ball, I think. Yeah.
Let's just say my aim and my coordination is not stellar.
It's not your fault.
I'm just not blessed.
We're working on it. I'm
working on cooking. I'm working on hand-eye coordination.
You're just working on growing as a person.
Yeah. Speaking of growth as a person, what are our New Year's resolutions?
Oh, right.
For this year?
So one of my things is to get more of a routine at the gym. We, since our freshman year of high school, we've been loving the gym, and we now so happen to be working at the gym now on campus.
Live, Laugh Gym.
Yes. Live, Laugh, Rec. And honestly, I love working there too, so it's just gonna be at the rec more often. Another one is to speak up for myself, because that's a thing that I've been learning from Jenni. And to be doing this podcast, because we've been talking about it. I want to work on my skills for the music industry. So, yeah, kind of long-winded. I think that there's more, but your turn.
My turn?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I was thinking about while you were talking, I was like, what are my goals? I always I'm just that person who makes way too many New Year's resolutions and then, don't keep them. But we have started making vision boards, which we still need to put ours together later. But, I'm really excited. We talked about traveling. Mm-hmm. We have 2 big trips in mind this year. One is to go to LA.
Yes.
So exciting. Yes. I have not been to California since maybe I was 5 years old. And I went and visited Sophia when her family lives out there, and we went to Disneyland.
That was so fun. My dad made a home video for that. And for the longest time, that was my favorite thing to watch on road trips, was the Disneyland home video.
Home video? You were watching me like I was a movie star. And
because you're the center of my life.
Well, yes. I'm actually gonna pull up my list. What I want to do this year. Shoot. Keep the
God, Jenni. God, Jenni. Jenni.
Okay. I guess I also have some professional goals. Like, I want to get an internship this summer, which I need to go and apply for more. Oh my gosh, working out too. And then we both turned 21 this year.
Yes.
So I am very, very excited for that. Just going out. I had, como se dice, hermit year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This year was the year of Jenny being a hermit, which nothing wrong with it.
No.
But I just had a lot of, like, alone time and, like, hung out with my close friends in my circle. I did make a lot of new friends this year, which was so much fun. But I am ready to go out and party.
Yeah.
Not like that, but you know what I mean.
Not like party hard.
Party!
But more like, let's go to the bar.
Yeah.
Let's get a drink.
I want to drink little frou-frou girly drinks with less swirly straw.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you think, does it have to be with a swirly straw?
I can bring my own swirly straw.
So that's what I'm getting you for your birthday?
Yes, glass swirly straw. Going in my Roy Rogers or whatever the heck you order at bars.
What?
Isn't it Roy Rogers? Is it cherry Coke?
I think so, but I was thinking you were gonna do like a margarita or like
Yeah, well, yeah.
Or like, I don't know. We don't
Yeah,
know.
a Roy Rogers is a... Oh, it's just cherry Coke. It's non-alcoholic.
No, that's why I thought it was weird.
Okay, well, that's one thing I'm worried about. Like, when I turn 21, I'm gonna go to a bar and, like, what do you order? I'm gonna be like, can I get a vodka shot? Like, no. The things that
No.
sound cool in movies, like martinis.
Ew.
Like, why would you order a martini? Can I get a martini with a twist? Like, blah.
I feel like I've seen on my TikTok, which I wonder what's going to happen with that. People are saying that they're not going to actually get rid of it, but I digress. I get like this bartender, and she's like really popular on TikTok. There's been drama with her, but like she continuously is on my TikTok. And she like was saying, these are the things that you should order if you don't know what to order. And a lot of times it's like, what is it? Apple Crown?
Oh, wow.
Or peach crown with, what is this? It's like the sour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had an amaretto sour before. I like sour. It's just like, it's like what's in margaritas pretty much. It's like that sour, like,
Yeah.
non-alcoholic mix in. But
Yeah.
no, yeah, I'm excited because even I had access to that this summer, like I mentioned. I drank a lot of Long Island iced teas.
You could do that.
Which, yeah, if you have one Long Island iced tea, you're fine. If you have two Long Island iced teas, you're running through a field at 3 a.m. in the middle of a foreign country.
Yes.
But yeah, so that'll be really fun. Definitely getting out of my comfort zone and just like going out more. 'Cause, yeah, exciting. We did, yeah.
It was fun. It'll be fun. We have a lot of hopes for this year, and with me graduating, I'm like, it's this weird period of time when you're in college of like, I want to be done, but I also don't want to be because that means I'm in the real world and I have to do real world things.
Yeah, right.
But I'm excited to move and meet new people, just kind of grow into that. But it's just so scary.
Yeah.
We're in a really weird time in our lives where I always say like, so right now we're 20, right? So we are only 2-year-old adults. Like I'm still in my high chair, barely eating solids. Well, I should be eating solids by now, but
I would hope.
I would hope. But I feel like it's just a really weird time as an adult because you still feel like you're a kid, but you still have these adult responsibilities and adult wants. It's just really weird. So
I've always thought that this age has been one of the weirdest of my experience because it's like I'm not a teenager, but and I'm making, like you said, like I'm making adult decisions, but like I can't go have a margarita with my friends when I want to. So 20 has been interesting, but we are right around the corner from turning 21.
Yes.
So I think 2025 will bring a lot of good things, like this podcast.
Yes.
Very exciting.
I'm very excited. So kind of the idea again with this is just to be casual, conversational. We'll get more wild once we get a little bit more comfortable. We're hoping to have weekly episodes if I can get that done. Just because of we're busy. We're still in college and we have like full schedules.
2 jobs.
But, you know, we still care about you. We're still going to do our podcast and it's going to be fun. This is an interesting project that's new for both of us. So, yeah.
One thing that isn't new is yapping.
Oh, yeah. We're we're professionals. If it was an Olympic sport, I think we would be
gold medals.
Oh, for sure.
For yapping. But unfortunately, that's all the yaps we have for today.
Yeah, but we have much more to come. More episodes, more topics, more ADHD-ness of going from topic to topic. But
yeah, we've enjoyed having you, and we'll see you next episode.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Jenny, do you think we're annoying?
I mean, I don't think so, but they didn't say anything that whole time.
Yeah, they didn't even say a word. Do you think we were driving them crazy?
Oh my gosh, Sophia, they're still on the line.
No, Jenny, hang up.
We'll talk to you next week.
Bye.